guys. It has absolutely been a wonderful 12 weeks of commitment to 12 weeks of changing our diet habits. So I wanted to save week 12 just to bring it back into why we begin these sort of lifestyle journeys to begin. I believe we all need a reason to challenge ourselves to become more healthy, whether we're feeling like we're groggy, fatigued, low energy, overweight, unhealthy, unfit. There's reasons why we all start these journeys, and there's reasons why we fail to commit to the end. And that is why I wanted to commit for the full 12 weeks just for myself. Was a way for me to show myself that I could and that I was worth this time and this small goal-focused change towards a bigger success. So healthy eating, it is simple, but for some reason it can be so complex. We all kind of get stuck with all the rules and norms and fad diets that we forget about just keeping it simple. The KISS method, keep it simple, stupid. Eating healthy is a good combination of portion management, organization, planning, processing, being mindful of what we're consuming, and feeling hunger cues, listening to our body, energizing it well. So we need all food groups: fruits, vegetables, carbs, protein, fats, and we also need to make room for a sensitive treat in that week too. Depriving yourself of what we're intended to do is good food and celebrations will set us up for failure. So being prepared for celebrations, going into events with a good mindset is how we succeed. So if you're worried about dips and consumption, pack yourself veggie trays. Be prepared for those, and don't hesitate to eat healthy for you. Sometimes we overindulge because so-and-so made a healthy dessert or a fantastic dessert, and you're feeling like you should eat for somebody else. You need to remember you can take smaller pieces of that treat, or you can say no. And saying no is one of the hardest of life lessons. So it begins with eating when you're hungry, stopping when you are no longer. It is a balance of fruit, veggies, protein, dairy, carbs, and special treats. It is not deprivation, it is not bad, it is a pleasant, and it can be simple. When you deny yourself healthy food, your mind and your muscles starve, with devastating results. So what I hope you gain this 12 weeks is how to eat healthy ways, and more so, how to shift only slightly to find a good balance physically and emotionally. I wanted to take you through a small exercise today, and you don't have to do it right now while you're watching this video, but when you have a few minutes, I want you to dive into a special treat. So for me, I find premium dark chocolate it's rich, it's tasty, it's lower in carb, I think. It's not. So for 9 full squares, it's 190 calories, there's fat is 11, sodium is 5, carbs is 24, fiber is 1. Anyway, it doesn't matter. For me, I'm just showing you this premium dark, and I want you to take a piece of something that you adore. Maybe it's a mini egg, maybe it's a couple scoops of a Blizzard, whatever it is. Find yourself a treat this week, and we're gonna go through a mindfulness eating activity together this week. So I'm breaking off a piece of chocolate. I always do mindful eating with sweets because I love the savory. So before you begin, I want you to feel the chocolate or whatever your treat is in your hand. Notice its color. Notice if you taste or smell it before you even put it into your mouth, what your mouth is doing. Notice if your salivary glands start to produce before it even enters your mouth, and then just take a little piece And without chewing, just experience the food in your mouth. Move it around. Let it begin melting onto your tongue. Notice how your tongue moves it within your mouth. What are your instincts? Do you feel like biting into it? Just let it be there. Notice the flavor. Notice how your mouth works the food. Notice the consistency and the texture it leaves. And before you notice if you want to bite it and just swallow it quickly, or if you're able to consume it slowly with patience and gratitude. Mindful eating is a technique that we don't do enough of. We simply are very busy in life and we rush through life, purposeful times that can be very enjoyable, just sitting down and tasting the food, setting time with it. Notice when you do swallow how your tongue moves within your mouth, how it has a responsibility to clean it afterwards, and notice the taste and the texture that you're left with following your piece of food. And then notice how that experience felt for you. Was it satisfying or was it difficult? I feel like sometimes if we just learn the basics of mindful eating, we can begin to slow down and appreciate food and its flavor and its texture. And that alone can create a little bit of simplicity to healthy eating, because we start to understand and enjoy what it's offering and nourishing for our bodies. So thanks for this 12 weeks to shifting your dietary habits. I'm not sure where we're going to go from here. I'm starting to understand a little bit more about health and wellness for women, mental wellness. That's sort of where I'm at. If you want more information on mindfulness, check out A Mindful Life, Enjoying Your Tired Journey on Facebook. Stay tuned onto this, subscribe to this page for upcoming small shifts. I'm not sure where my direction will go next, but please, if you're subscribed, you will get a notice on those next set of shifts for all to enjoy. So I hope you enjoyed the 12 weeks. If you fell off, get back up, rewatch the videos when you feel like you need to just refocus in on your healthy journey to changing dietary habits.
You can see that I'm a dreamer.